No niin, rakkaat internetin katselijat, tervetuloa Maailmankaikkeuden hömppäkanavan uuteen lähetykseen. Ja tässä sähellettiin niin paljon tämän New Vegasin aloituksessa eilen, että kokeillaan aloittaa ihan uusi peli. Otetaan kaikki ihan alusta, koska tämä meni sähellykseksi. Eli kuten todettua, uusien modien kanssa on aina se seikkailu vähän minkälaista on.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
you're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties. Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right.
Mennään tää nopeasti ohi, koska antaa meille kuitenkin vaihtoehdot muokata tätä sitten myöhemmin.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Päästäisikö me nopeasti sinne Mojaven outpostille, niin me päästäis näkemään, että onnistuuko tää. Päästäänkö me sinne Long 15:ille nyt kävelemään sitten Ja siellä pitäisi avautua ihan kokonaan uusi pelimaailma meille. Missähän se oli nyt se? Me katsotaan world mappia, niin se on Mojaven Drive-in. On tuolla, eiks niin?
Glad that's over. Morning.
Mennään kattoo äkkiä, että onko siellä nyt pääsy meille uuteen paikkaan. näköjään. Nyt mä nyt eksyin kokonaan ihan outoa paikkaa. Mä menin ohi siitä, mihin mun piti mennä. What? Tätä tietä seuraamaan meidän pitäisi päästä sinne. Ei tää nyt oo se. Ootan nyt. Mitä hittoa nyt? Ei, me mentiin ihan väärään suuntaan. Tuolla on se Mojaven outpost. Lähdetään pois sitä.
Hei.
Tohon suuntaan meidän kukko.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. Outpost. They looks. Watch yourself.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Please, I'm trying to get home, but they won't let me through the gate. I hired a courier to take my paperwork in ahead of me, and I'm pretty sure I got scammed. DRC paperwork always takes a while, but it's been weeks, and I haven't heard anything. What's worse, I heard rumors that some troopers are looking for someone by my name. I bet the bastard took my identity. Who knows what he's been getting up to? Department of Roads and Commerce. Have you never been down the 15 or something? They process all travelers coming from the Mojave and act as more of a roadblock than anything. Hell, they have 10 checkpoints from here to the hub. You have to get through all of them if you want to make it out of the desert. It can take a week for them to get to you, and another to approve your paperwork. Hence why I hired someone to do it for me. Well, I'm pretty sure my identity has been stolen, so I need you to clear my name firstly. I don't want to walk into Baker and get arrested, or worse, because an Elias Turner scammed someone else in town. Oh, it's a cool town. It used to be a pit stop, but it's been growing fast. There's some shadier characters near the highway, but the place has good bones. I'd recommend checking out the Euro place, and they have this huge thermometer that lights up when it gets hot out. Stay away from the gift shop, though. That place hikes the prices up for tourists. I need a special pass to get home. This part might be a little trickier, but I promise I'll make it worthwhile. Turners always pay our debts. You could try the DRC, but if they turn you away, you might need special approval. Last time something like this happened, I was able to clear it up with one of the officers at Fort Weston. I heard they all got replaced, and there's a new colonel in charge over there. I can't speak to his demeanor. Not exactly. I got in trouble once for walking right by a toll booth and not paying for the required passes. The toll booth guard was asleep, and I was scared to wake him up. A whole big misunderstanding. It's ironic. I greased a few palms and ended up getting through for less than the toll price itself. Maybe those officers got replaced for letting their palms get a little too greasy. I don't have much on me, but I can get you more cash once I get into town. How's 250 caps when you deliver, and 500 more when I get into Baker Sound? Sorry, but no amount of convincing is gonna get me to pay up front again. The last guy burned any chance of that. Sounds great. Just follow the 15 and keep going west. It's a long walk, but the biggest danger is boredom. This should be easy money for you. You'll know you're almost there when you get through the mountain pass and see a toll booth up ahead, with a hitching post on your right. Then just keep heading down the hill to the DRC. You can't miss it.
Hey there. Gotta make sure we've got something for the logbook before you go back west. Have you spoken to Major Knight yet? Every individual passing through the Long 15 must be documented for census and taxation purposes. I will ask again. Have you spoken to Major Knight? Then go back and speak with him. I can't let you through until then.
Hey, caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
And you're still as perfect.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. And if you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love.
Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news. Sir.
Have you talked to Major Knight yet? Very well. Let me take a look here. Okay, it looks like you've been logged. You can pass on through. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Hey, I recognize you. You're one of them Mojave Express couriers, right? You passed by not too long ago, I think. I can't remember if we formally met. What was your name again? That sounds right. Well, nice to meet you. Again. Sure. So this is the Long 15. It runs from Dayglow to Old Canada. This stretch of the interstate's pretty safe. Just don't go off into the Hollow Hills. The critters there are pretty tough. If you keep going west, you'll hit Fort Weston. After that, Baker. If you want to go to the hub, you'll need proof of citizenship, though, and it takes forever to get that verified. It's bark scorpion breeding season, so they're more agitated than usual. They typically don't try attacking the roads, though. It's the local NCR Army fort. They got some better troopers from up north recently. If you're looking for a stiff drink, I'd try Huffman's Hole. Food for the road, I'd try Zayton Jerky. General supplies, the Frontier Store. There's a followers clinic that will patch you up, the Hawaiian King for beds, and the community center for beds if you can't afford it. Any other questions? Checkered suit? Like black and white? No one of that description came through here. Sounds Vegas, though. As for the cons, I haven't seen any pass through here. Really, ever. Sorry I can't be of more help. Well, there were raider attacks not too long ago, but they've gone quiet since the troopers showed up. There was a shootout at Baker Town Hall, too, but I'm not really sure what's happening there. And then, there was the arrival of the Colonel. A pretty impressive war hero coming to our little backwater. Lázaro Royes. He's just wrapped up the Sierra campaign up north. I'm kind of surprised we have such a prestigious individual at the fort. I only know what I heard. There were a bunch of gunshots for a couple of days, but it's over now. Town hall's been locked up tight ever since. A lot of mercs patrolling around. Well, like I said, they came out of nowhere and hit some of the caravans. Ever since the troopers reinforced the roads, they've gone quiet. Kinda crazy, though. We haven't had raiders in this part of California for over a decade now. Any other questions? Just don't go off into the Hollow Hill. If you want to go to the hub... Well, the two big shots around here are Hightower and Stanton. You could get employment with them easy. Alternatively, there's always the merchants at the Hawaiian King, but I don't really trust them. Frick Stanton, Brahmin Baron. He basically owns Baker. Lots of money being washed around there. He's got some court cases against him right now, but it isn't the first time. And he'll probably duck these too. Leland Hightower, CEO of the Water Merchants. Not just a big shot, the big shot. More powerful than some senators. He set up a winter home in Baker several years ago. By all accounts, a good employer. I don't know. I don't even really know who it is. Town hall's locked down, though. Any other questions? Absolutely. Take a look.
Name's Toby. Is there some reason you're talking to me? No, I don't gamble. Waste of money. I hope when the NCR annexes that place, they'll clean up shop in Vegas. We can't gamble back home, and I think that's a good thing. People wasting their lives over a chance to get rich. Whatever happened to hard work? It's a 1st Recon hat. I'm 1st Recon. Best sharpshooter battalion in the whole NCR. Nah, I retired. Did my 8 years. I usually work as a caravan guard, but pickings are kind of sparse right now. Murrock, Vin McCarran. Served in the Mojave. Did a good job taking out fiends and cons from North Vegas. Beat the cons decisively in the Battle of Bitter Springs. Yeah, it was a battle. A battle between civilization and savagery. And we won. I don't want to hear any talk about how it was a massacre. Because we won. If the cons killed all of us, it would be a massacre. And I don't think people would hold the same view of who the bad guy was. The Legion are tough, no denying that. But we're tougher. No denying that either. Adios.
Welcome back. Absolutely. Take a look.
Hey there. Howdy. Hey there, need anything? Sure, here's what I got. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Stay safe.
Another day in paradise.
You ever think about regarding sand? Like dying over miles of sand?
All this for a damn caravan license.
Oh, hell. I'm really very busy. What the hell do you want? That's quite the coincidence. We just received paperwork for the arrest and processing of an Elias Turner in Baker. Surely no relation, right? You're reporting a crime, you know. Your best bet would be the Baker Sheriff's Office just up the road. Or you could see if the good colonel would release some of his troopers to help you with that. Of course, that's just the crime. If you're interested in the paperwork, head east to the other DRC office. They might have a backup of his information that we don't. I should set up a tip jar so customers can really start showing their gratitude.
Hello. Yes, I know the line is long. No, I don't care.
Next person who cuts in line is getting a boot to the ribs.
Haven't seen you around base before. You just passing through? Business, huh? Well, keep me out of it. I'm busy enough as it is. The name's Atwood. Nice to meet you. You really want to help out? All right. We'll see what you've got. Our vertebrates have seen better days. We had to tow them out of Camp Yosemite following a pretty nasty attack. They've been sent here for repairs, but it's unlikely they will see action again soon. Logistics are slow, as most parts are pre-war and these birds are low priority compared to arming troops on the front. To make things worse, we need to turn maize into fuel for these things, which will directly impact the troopers' food supply if we don't find a new supplier. I need help gathering parts for these vertibirds, and a steady supply of maize fuel. I'll start you on the parts first, and we can deal with the suppliers later. Great. I'm going to mark a few areas of interest for you on your Pip-Boy. The first item we need is a new rotor blade. There's an old crash site to the south that may have something promising for us, but don't stick around too long. There's some leftover radiation in the crater. I can't get approval to check out the bird due to the rads, even though it'd just be a quick snatch and grab. Come back with a working rotor, and I'll give you a reward, and get you set up on the next job.
Stay safe out there.
Hey, I'm Rushing Waters. Welcome to Fort Weston. Make trouble, and I'll make you dead. If you have actual concerns, talk to Colonel Royez. He's inside. Keep your wits about you.
This is Fort Weston. You're not a trooper. Do you have business here? I don't typically provide military travel passes to civilians. You'll need to go through the proper channels to help your friend. Try the DRC offices. There are 2 within a few miles of here. Very well. If you're looking for more work, come see me after you help your friend. We may be able to work together, if you can prove your resourcefulness.
That was unhelpful. Okei, mä tallennan tähän ja jatkan tästä, mutta me saatiin tää Long 15 toimimaan nyt tässä tää. Niin seurataan tätä uutta tietä sitten niin ja katsotaan, että mihin se johtaa. Ja nyt minä sanon tähän tällä kertaa moikka moi.